Hey, everybody. Welcome to 10 with the Founder, where we steal your heart for 10 minutes and tell the truth about the work behind the work. It's your girl, Nita Kellogg, founding executive director of Project Diva International. And today, you're hearing the adults who walk alongside our girls, the directors, the coaches, the facilitators, and the parents who are choosing to grow with them. In PDI, our girls commit to intentionally developing in the areas of emotional regulation, mental fitness, and financial curiosity. And what we don't talk about enough is this, supporting the kind of girls and the growth that it requires the adults to commit to do the same work. So, making space for girls means regulating ourselves, and having a coach mindset means that we have to examine our own thoughts and behaviors and teach financial curiosity, which means being honest about our own relationships with our finances. So, this is what we call shared development, though, and it is so important. And it's what allows for us to work our magic with our girls. So, today I am welcoming Toya. Hey, girl. So,
Hey.
LaToya Wilson has her own business. I'm gonna let her tell you about that. But let's start with a little bit about you. So, Miss Lady, um, let's share your role, your business,
Okay.
and one thing you find funny about these girls these days, like at this time in our history.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm LaToya Wilson, a self-discovery coach and growth goddess with Project Diva International. For about 4 years now. Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, and
I,
we love you.
yes, yes, love you right back.
We
Uh,
miss you too.
yes, we'll talk about that, y'all. But anyway. I am the founder and executive director of LR Wilson Consulting LLC, where I work with both justice involved and non-justice involved females on life skills. And I'm also a transformational speaker, not a motivational speaker, transformational,
Come
because we're
on.
transforming lives, not just motivating you to get there. So,
Come on.
in a nutshell, oh, wait, I relocated to Nashville, everybody.
Yes, that's why we miss her.
Yeah.
In person is what we talk about.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's been almost 2 years.
I cannot believe it. I
Oh my
cannot
God.
believe it. Wow. We remember when you said you were going to do it. We were in front of the girls, we were talking about it, and then it happened.
Yes.
Yeah. And
And
this is going to speak to all that we have to talk about today. So this is really cool. So you've been walking alongside our girls, this cohort and th three other cohorts, while also committing to your own growth. So I want to ask you the same questions that I asked the girls, but I want to hear it from the adult perspective, of course. And so let's start with our emotional regulation pillar. So as you've intentionally made space for the girls to process and grow emotionally, how has supporting them required you to regulate your own emotions with more intention?
oh my goodness, these girls be working my nerves, but I love them so much. So, so it definitely has taught me patience. Patience for sure. And also that just because I'm this far along, I can't expect them to move with me. And I think that's one thing that as adults we get mixed up with because they are still little people. I don't want to say kids, but they're still little people and they have all of their own things that's going on right now. In the era
Mhm,
that we grew up in or I grew up in is totally different from now. So it has required me to do some hard patience and to
mhm,
just and give more grace than I
mhm.
normally would give. And that's been a tough one for me. That's been a tough one for me.
This is cute because I would say several of the adults already have took that route with me. We're not talking about the girls. We're talking
I
about
was
you.
like,
So
yeah,
we so as the so this interview is literally about like what we have to have had to do ourselves. Like, girl, I know your ass is a hothead. And
patience is a
so patience not with the girls, but with little.
also grace
Mhm.
because I feel like I should be so much farther along than I am.
Mhm.
Not thinking about how I had to transition and all the things, my life literally shifted.
Yes.
Like economically, it shifted, geographically, it shifted. So, baby, I had to do some hard knock lessons. So, definitely patience, being patient with myself and giving
Yeah.
myself that grace that I'm talking about giving the girls because I had to do that in order to like be out of survival mode, if that makes sense.
Girl, you know it makes sense.
Yeah, be out of survival mode because I'm just like, okay. Because at one point I'm like, what am I doing? Why did I do this? Blah, blah, blah. And then I remember God said, you remember what you asked me for?
Hmm.
Did not provide everything you needed to make that happen. And he did. And I said, girl, shut up. You better be okay.
You know, and that's so special. And it's been really cool watching you process and give yourself grace and be patient with yourself because you are a high capacity businesswoman, but just like woman in general. It's not just with work, it's with your family, it's with the community, it's with the girls. And so it's a lifestyle for you. And that emotional regulation pillar is literally, again, like we've been around for 18 years. And so as the women, as we've come together from all walks of life along the years, it's like, nah, we need to slow down and figure out our emotions, right? And
Mhm.
how are we emotionally regulating this? It has nothing to do with like the mean or the mad black woman. It has everything to do with as a human wanting to own how we respond emotionally to anything. So being
Mhm.
able to watch you like do that over the years has really been cool.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
That slides us right into the mental fitness pillar and the habits that it has taken every day to wake up to do the emotional regulation work, but also do the stuff to get you to the move, right? Like I remember having to decide, okay, so when are you going, like, how many years do you have to retire? I mean, we had those conversations. And then it was,
Yeah.
okay, so I know I want to leave around this time. And then it was like the planning and the habits that you had to get into financially and, just mentally. Because like you said, your whole life shifted, like your relationship shifted at the time, and other different relationships have shifted throughout the time.
Shifted
And
it and we done shifted.
so, as you have coached to strengthen the girls' mindsets and daily habits, what habits or mindset shifts have you had to strengthen in yourself to show up healthy for them and consistent for them?
I definitely had to go back to my power hour because when I fell off of my power hour, it felt like everything was tumbling.
Yeah.
Like my mental, it was all over the place. And people think power hour a joke. Power hour is not a joke. I'm telling you. I'm telling you because, baby, I would be in the shower listening to my motivational speaking, getting hyped. Okay, I'm about to do this today. And then I want to sleep in a little bit longer. Sleep in a little. Then it became a habit of me missing my power hour. But then I wasn't ready. Like my mental was all off after that point. And then the day I got to figure out how I'm gonna work out today, work these things out. And then the mental thing that it took me when I had my knee surgery.
Yeah.
When I had my knee surgery, then that threw everything off as far as mental and physical because now my mindset isn't about working out. My mindset isn't because it's painful when I work out now. So I ain't trying to think about going to work out. I'm not trying to think about power hour. I'm not even trying to think about being motivated to do nothing, to be quite honest. And that, and now I'm in this space where I had the surgery. My knee's good. I'm still in the healing, but you know me, I'm up and at it.
Yeah.
And so now my mental is slowly shifting back
Mhm.
to, okay, you got to get back in the gym. You got how many more weeks till you get back in the gym? So that timing and start doing the things. So
Yeah.
definitely being able to get back on my power hour. I slip every now and again still. I'm just gonna be 100 with
Yeah,
you.
that's natural.
But once I do it, once I start, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. And those more. And what's crazy is I don't care what you pull up, whatever video come up, that's what you're supposed to be listening to in that moment. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, y'all. I'm telling y'all, You ain't even got to scroll. Like whatever pop up, that's you for today. So I love that. And so my mental is getting back in those spaces and get into a place of continued peace.
Yeah.
Because me being here is peace, but
Yeah.
those disruptions, you know how they throw pebbles in the road for you to flip over, like getting back to my peace. So my mental is there and I'm in a happy space. And I know that I still have to do the work to continue to do the work.
Yeah.
So
That's good. That's so good. Because again, too, like the girls be watching.
yeah,
The girls be watching.
and all in your business asking you about yourself.
So how was your power hour, Miss Nita?
Right.
Uh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Let me get
But and you're right when it comes to like the you do it, and then it's like you get so comfortable, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna sleep in today. But as soon as you sleep in, it does like your whole something feels off. And it's so funny because our alumni now are like, I don't know how people don't do a power hour. Like it's so critical.
oh, get it together.
Well, that some things that you said when you talked about your financial, how it even takes you off your game with your finances. Let's slide right into our financial curiosity pillars. So, as you support the girls in becoming curious, not fearful about their money, how has this work challenged or deepened your own relationship with your finances and long-term planning?
Because I shifted, so I retired from my other job, and because I'm the ripe old age of 51.5, I can't draw down my monthly allotment until I'm 55. So not knowing this going into it, I was just like, wait, what? Nobody told me this. So I had to do some things. Like they offered me a lump sum, but the math wasn't mathing. They tried to give me. I was like, I think I'm gonna just wait. So and because I made that
Still able-bodied.
come on. Because I still had to, because I had to make that financial decision to wait
Mhm.
and not take
Right.
the lump sum because I could have took the lump sum and still been broke today. However, I did. And so I'm waiting on that monthly. So then I had to go out and get another job, like get
Mhm.
another job, which is significantly less than what I was making, but I'm blessed to have one, you
Yeah.
know, back in a government space where I got them bennies. Okay. Because a girl needs to met that insurance. So even that financial, and then me putting my business on hold in order to focus on get yourself together in this new.
Yep.
So I had
Mhm.
that was a tough decision for me right there financially to be like, okay, are you gonna keep paying this money over here, or you gonna just sit for a minute, figure it out, and then come back to it. And we
Mhm.
decided we gonna sit and figure it out and come back to it because bigger and better things are coming to us, as
Oh,
I'm making connections in my new space.
yeah.
But that was a hard financial decision. That's my baby. So it's like, oh,
Yes.
are we gonna let the baby sleep for a minute or what? Like, what we doing? but but it also disciplined me even more because as I was making this transition and making the move and planning for this move here, I did a whole lot of budgeting. You want to go out to eat, are you buying? Because I can't go unless you buying. Like I was real for real, like about that. Nope, can't go out like because I was doing everything I needed to do, and it felt good. It felt
Mhm.
good. Credit score was out here acting up, just boom through the roof. I was like, oh my God, at this big age, finally. So just maintaining that mindset, getting back to that financially, and being able to overcome the obstacles that came about after the fact. You know.
I have to ask you this because you've been on this journey with us, this financial journey where we all have been, the leaders in the organization have to do the same work that the girls do. And so we've been on this journey able to for real talk about our finances together without shame. And I gotta ask you this before I ask you this last question. How do you feel to have a financial advisor that educates you?
Oh my God. Yes. Okay. See, I ain't had that growing up. I ain't had that growing up, and I didn't have it as an adult until I started adulting and got one. The financial advisor was like life-saving and eye-opening, like telling you things that you never in your life would have heard about. And other ethnicities hear about this financial stuff all the time.
All the time.
And they ducks be in a row and we out here quacking with nothing. So to have one and to explain it to me, like in layman terms, like I don't understand none you just said. Could you just break it down to elementary and not be
Mhm.
ashamed about saying, I don't understand it instead of just agreeing and don't know what you're agreeing to. I
Yes.
love that. And for the first time ever, I had my own money market account versus the company setting it up or whatever. And I ain't know
Mhm.
didn't even know I could be putting my own money.
Girl,
Girl, they
even having her look at what you got at the job and be
at
like,
the job. She said, "Oh
nah.
no, this ain't right." What? I could do that. She said, "Yeah, girl." Who? Not only that, I learned that I could use some of that money to put toward my wonderful
Listen,
home. I was like, "Girl, they ain't
listen,
told me nothing."
listen.
Oh, I
And
love that.
I love that too. So when it comes to like our financial curiosity pillar and the girls, like that's the reason why we have that space for them. But then it even is the more the reason why we have it for ourselves because we're literally learning at the same time that they are, and we're in it. So yeah, I have had a blast
Yes,
learning with you and seeing us both grow in that space. Um, until we're like, and we're gonna keep doing it until we're satisfied. And I just love being able to not be ashamed of
yes.
saying, okay, listen, y'all, yeah, like you said, this week ain't it. So don't ask me for no birthday money, no travel money, no fundraiser money for the kids, nothing.
What we do? Nah, baby, I can't buy no popcorn. I'm like,
Or like, you know what? Here, let me go on Cash App you, baby, because the rich AT is in the house. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't got 20, but I got seven. Let me cash app you this $7 and you can do what you do with it. Baby, I'm over being ashamed financially. I ain't got it.
Yeah, but we are working to have it.
Absolutely. I
Just
mean, and
have
then,
goals.
yes, ooh, baby, yeah, 'cause it's priorities. I'm prioritizing.
Priorities,
Yeah,
exactly.
I ain't got it for that, but
Ah.
I got it for this. Yeah.
There it is. Okay, well, my last question is, what has surprised you most overall about your growth?
Um, that I am financially responsible.
Yeah.
That is because for years I just get it how I live it. Just do whatever I want to do when I want to do it.
Because, baby.
Yes. So now I'm much more adult-like and cognizant of what I can and cannot do and staying within those bounds. Like I like paying my adult bills first. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Like paying my adult bills first because I also had a two-income household for many, many
Exactly.
years.
Yeah.
So me just getting out here on my own, I mean it's a
Mhm.
good thing, I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, I like an extra income so I can do what I want to do.
It's a definite shift and it's a real thing.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
real
So
thing.
that's definitely my growth part. My financial, that's my growth and I'm most proud of. Um,
That's good. We're
and just
proud of you too.
yeah. So yeah.
Yay. Well, everybody, thank y'all for making the time to listen to our amazing Miss LaToya Wilson, LR Wilson on all platforms. And as you watch our videos, learning about our girls and now the adults who support them, I invite you, our community, to notice something important. This work doesn't just change the girls, it is transforming the ecosystems around them. Whether it's your treasure, your time, or your talents, every investment strengthens the path beneath their feet and the adults walking beside them. If something you heard moved you, connect with us. Stand with us and invest in development that's happening in real time for girls and the people committed to guiding them. So click the link below to sponsor a girl's membership because self-discovery is their birthright and modeling growth is our responsibility. Until soon, y'all.